Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is South by Southwest Day 4 with your residential chaos person of the marketing degree, Casey Byers, for South by Southwest Day 4 of the University of Denver trip, Indoors Edition. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Day 4 of South by Southwest, and this is the day that I caved. I was not feeling good mentally, physically, emotionally. I just decided I'm going to take part in the online South by Southwest schedule and just see what all I could get there. The issue is there wasn't a lot, so it's going to be shorter than normal. Let's get into it. So the first one that I was able to get onto was called Getting Along, How to Work with Difficult People, where it was talking about, like it says on the tin, how to work with difficult people. The person that was running it and having this conversation had her own book out. Her name's Amy Gallo, and she wrote a self-help book where it gives about 8 archetypes of quote-unquote bad coworkers, bad bosses that people can fall into for that, and essentially talking about her experience in the workforce that made her want to do it, and then explaining how to use it, and essentially giving the caveat of, oh yeah, do not utter this out loud. That is kind of, those would be fighting words. Don't. And utilize it as a self-diagnostic type test to help you understand and have strategies to better talk to those people in the workforce or in your life, and that it should be treated with a sense of empathy as well, because even good people will fall under those archetypes either way. It's just making sure that you can talk to them properly and consider the archetype that you are yourself, which was really interesting. It's a good thing to take into account when it comes to the workforce in future years, and just how to better communicate with people. On to the next one. The other one that I was able to catch was Tara Hernandez and Damon Lindoff talking about how the industry is when being showrunners and creators of shows. And they were talking about how they got there and how they are co-writing a story series right now that is about to debut on Peacock. Tara said that she got her start as a intern at Warner Brothers Entertainment. She's a comedy writer, loves the weird, and also is known for being an assistant to showrunners on The Big Bang, which was her big break. Damon's first one was being a writer's assistant and playing a catch-all game, getting food to copies, and then even sitting in the room and writing down what all they said. And he just loved it from there. They said that the biggest thing to keep it entertaining is making sure that it's connectable for everyone. If you have different angles in the writing room, then different people can find it funny or find themselves in it, and it's a good show. They said that the only place of commonality that they want in the writers in that writing room is being able to describe characters. They want to have all the differences and thoughts in that writing room so that they can go in a nuanced style. That then came into how they are co-running themselves and how much they see of themselves in the piece. And Damon said, I swear it's not a gimmick. I'm not a fan of myself. And he tries really hard to get him, tells of himself out of the work. The less he can see of himself in it, the better, personally, for him. And he likened it to co-running being like a road trip with people taking turns driving. You'll be able to see where some people wrote things that definitely fits them, or another person was doing a gimmick that wouldn't necessarily be their thing, but they know that there's that twinge of them in there with how it's written. All in all, it was a very, very interesting thought process to go through for it. And I definitely appreciated hearing their opinions on it. But all in all, that is all that I saw today. The pickings online were non-existent. My biggest critique for this is that 80% of the stuff that said it was online was not online. It did not have any way to watch it or preview it or anything. And then another 25% were saying that in the slot for today, but then they wouldn't have an assigned date or time, or they'd have the wrong date and time. All in all, don't let yourself get messed up or sick while you are at South by Southwest, because totally different experience there. Oh, and another thing, considering how much we pay for South by Southwest stuff, it was a time and a half with the show running section, because they were premiering the show on that panel when it's supposed to be premiering April 20th on Peacock. They said that we would be the first ones to see it, and of course we're talking all about it. There's hype online, there's hype in the video, and then everyone online gets bombarded with ads. And then 10 minutes before the time would have been up, we get the thing saying that we're offline. So we did not get that opportunity because we were online on a site that we paid to be able to do. So, yeah, interesting day. Anyway, y'all have a good one. I will hopefully be able to be better enough to go outside tomorrow. Bye.